Okay. Let me just get the sound prepared. Oh, already started. Okay, alright. I've already played this game once. It's very interesting. It's a short game. I don't know if you ever saw this game before. Just gonna share with you guys because it's one of my favorite indie games so far. Like a movie. It's like a movie. So can I select this? How do you select? How do you select this? Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
There we go. So, if I remember, this is not like a
I lived here until I was 11, but I
epic
wasn't
story
allowed
at
inside
all.
half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Basically, she's gonna visit her old house. If I recall.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Demo. Who lives here in the middle of nowhere? Well, the Finches.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Ah, nothing special. Okay. Oh dear. Where did you go, buddy?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Let's go this way.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
17. Okay.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door, it didn't.
So we need to go around. Let's find a new path to go. Oh,
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I am about to sneeze. Ay. Excuse me. All right. What is?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
No light.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Don, Edith, Lewis, Blade Runner, just memories now. Oh, they like Chinese.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah, I can tell. We can tell that. A lot of Chinese food. It's good. It's good. I like it spicy. There's a lot of can of tuna.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, Molly didn't mind probably. Jesus, so many cans. If I remember, his story is not a good story. Well, none of them have.
The table was
good
still a wreck
stories.
from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Alright, where can we?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah,
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
everything. Whoa. Everything has a story. Can you? No. Okay. We explored a little bit. Now let's keep on moving. Oh, can we open this?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Dum, 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 dum. Let's go
After Milton
upstairs.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Can go here? No. There's bugs here.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Damn, that's a lot of hard work here. The painting.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is it for you? Oh, there you go.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh my god. Well, when you're that hungry, I thought about. Oh,
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
oh, Christopher. But then, I cannot leave. I don't want to eat Christopher. Okay. Poor Christopher. About to become sushi.
I kept eating and eating.
Damn.
I ate a lot of things that night.
What's this noise?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Ah, she's gonna eat the bird now.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
You're a cat.
I was a cat.
I'm a cat now. Can I jump? Can I jump? No. Oh, I can.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come on. Almost got it.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, yeah. What is it? It's over there. How can I?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
He's over there.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
He gotta eat the freaking.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Damn.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Can control it.
Rabbits.
Now you're hunting for the rabbits. Who's over there? Oh, Jesus.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What are we getting now?
A mama rabbit.
Oh, sorry, Mama Rabbit.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Damn. What? I forgot about this part. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, almost there.
I
Oh!
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Dum, dum, dum. Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I'm sorry, Seals.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
I apologize.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of
Don't
the
look at,
water.
don't look at Tayo. I'm a
When I
shark.
opened my
I don't like
eyes,
sharks.
Everything had changed.
I had to eat the seal. I apologize. You know,
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
you know, this game can be peculiar. You know, I'm this crazy weird shit.
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh, my next victim. Oh, my bad. My bad, sir. My bad.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Okay, have a good work, Tayo. See you later.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand,
Faster now.
and the good
Faster.
smell went into an old pipe.
Okay. What I'm about to go eat now. I don't wanna eat more people. Oh, I came from the toilet. Man, I'll be so scared if that happened. Having a dump and
I
suddenly
got
this shit
closer and
appears.
closer.
I'm sorry, guys. I cannot control myself. I'm gonna eat something.
All of my stomach started growling,
What?
and suddenly I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep, but it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Alright. That was interesting.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that,
Trip.
but I'm sure Edie would have.
Let's close the book. Oh. I'm gonna walk here. It's time for me to walk, or no?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up
Maybe I
the
need to go
past.
to the tree.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Okay. No? No, we don't have to be on the tree. I don't think so. No, I don't think we have to go here. Oh, there's another room. Okay.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
That's a lot of stuff here. A lot of shit going on.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but
Damn
she
it.
didn't. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been
Real
famous throughout
news.
Norway for their fortune. and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. Gotcha.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Interesting fella.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Okay. But what's over there? Can I go? No. It's just making sure I don't miss the way. Build.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Okay. Another story. Here we go.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
All right. Easy. So.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Fort Sim. Can we go here? Yes. No? Oh, there's a...
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
All right.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did.
Oh. Oh, we can use
At Barbara's funeral,
both legs.
we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Ay, ay, ay. Ah, remember this. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up, man.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
But he didn't care.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Maybe a lot
then
of
maybe
shit
he'd still
happened.
be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
I am feeling it, man. I'm about to die,
That's what I want to
man.
remember about my brother.
I remember doing this when I was a kid, but I wouldn't go this higher. My dude!
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Damn. You have to know when
Calvin's story
enough is
felt
enough,
strangely
my people.
familiar.
Enough is
When I
enough.
was younger, I
We need to
remember
know how to
trying
stop
do the
it.
exact same thing.
Ay, ay, ay.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the
Oh.
room.
Yeah.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Dun, 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 dun. There's a lot of secrets here. A lot of secrets.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What's over there?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
It's windy. What's going on here? She was what?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
That scooby voice.
Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As
Sheesh.
a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Damn, what the hell is
Getting
that, Barbara?
better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
And she did. Let's go round and around. Come on. Ah, there you go.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
The music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago
Fudge,
tonight.
bro.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your screen.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Late
Hours
picture
later,
show.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Here we go again. Walter, what are you up to? Wow, take that. Take that with me. Take boxes everywhere.
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
You need to get the fudge out. Take that. From the window.
Knock, knock. She played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Take that. Crack. Kaboom. Pow.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
That's another story. We're gonna find out.
Tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Holy shit.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ba-dum-bum-tsh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was Barbara's story. Not cool, not cool. Not good for Barbara. Not good for
I guess now I
anyone.
know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Ay, 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 Barbara.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
This is where we were. You can look from this. Oh.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Let's go for the music box. Where was the music box? Ah. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Nice table here. Nice pool table.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Something else.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Damn, Walter.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
He did a freaking...
If there's a pattern in all these
Damn.
stories,
Dim.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Here we go again. Another can,
Even a
because we
monster
can.
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What is this, speech?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Be careful, Walter.
I know it's out there somewhere.
It's waiting for you, Walter.
Whatever killed Barbara
Yeah, Walter didn't.
and Molly.
He's not alright at all. Walter is fucked up, man.
And Calvin.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Wait. Tau.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun.
Come on. He had so much freaking space to go to the other side.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
was Walter. Damn. With his cans and yep, bitch.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
What else? What else?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Damn. That's a lot of cans. That's
Trying to
a
bury
lot of
something
cans.
that's still alive.
Can see shit.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
See, if
Maybe we believed so much in a family
Walter
curse.
would be like here,
made it real.
slowly and steady, maybe it would be fine. But it was like, oh, let me see. God damn it. Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Damn it. That was a secret passage. Big ass secret passage.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Where should we go now? Here? Maybe, yes. No? No. Thought she was supposed to climb something.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Damn it.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
That's a lot of pets.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. East Side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Alright. Let's check now another story.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh damn, yeah. I remember now. She was pregnant. Almost I forgot it. Forget about that detail. I don't think it's very smart to do this while you're pregnant. Not
I
very
never met
safe.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Extra, extra, extra careful.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Photo,
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
No, how can I? Okay.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Where am I supposed to take picture of what now? Ah, over there.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
What else? What else can we take pictures?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Ah,
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
let the
I'm
man
just
pee.
saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Grandpa's Fen taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Oh.
Give me a minute to check the map.
Check the map.
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Let's see. Maybe.
Found.
Was it? Could have been.
Find that stuff, man. I'm tired of taking pictures. I'm tired of being a photographer. Any bird, anything? Gonna take pictures on you. What can we take more pictures, man? I don't see anything. Here? What is this? It's over there, huh? I can take this one. Why do you want me to take more pictures, man? Over there? Like I'm hearing a bird. Ah! This one.
Dad!
Oh, over there.
Good eyes, Don.
Him.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Damn it. I don't want to do this. I apologize. It's the game. It's the game. It's the game, buddy.
Great shot, Don.
Fuck.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Oh.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Whoa. There you have the picture.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay. Can we... No? Click on this side. Door doesn't open. Maybe I have to go outside. No, I don't think so. Oh, something here. There you go. Okay.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Toom, toom. Oh, I remember this story also.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
There goes the frog.
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh,
I wonder what he saw.
I'm the frog.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Everything is jumping.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel her slip away.
Oh my god. Oh.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
Water is rising.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
Damn.
Love, Sam.
Fucked up story, man. Fucked up story. Where are we going now? Oh.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh. A lot of things here.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
What is this? I still go all the way down again. Yeah, I don't wanna slide.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Let's check it out.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Wait. Okay.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Magic paintbrush, okay. Damn, it's a lot of work doing these little drawings. Like that, one by one. That was it?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Okay. Now, where are we going?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Where are we going now? We didn't have much options.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out. Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Okay. We can enter here. That's some crazy ass construction here.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh, yeah.
Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What can I do? Begin to... Good.
wander.
Okay. Oh. Oh, shit.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
That's a lot of controlling here. Fish. Guiding the man on the map. Ready?
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Louis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Yeah, I'm losing touch of reality.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Everything Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh shit. Be careful with your hand, boy. Be careful with your hand. You're gonna chop your hand, my god.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Oh, that's a lot of imagination.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Dagger, what's up?
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Have you played this game before? I cannot control.
handsome queen.
School game. It's only, I think it's only 2 hours. So probably gonna finish
The
today.
queen was on her own quest for...
I wanna go to the other. For let's go Radiant Rainbow. I cannot go. I can.
Radiant rainbows.
Damn it.
He followed the sound of her
The electric guitar, of course. Yeah. Let's go.
electric sitar.
What is this? Metallica. Nothing else matters.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Hey. A lot of fish going on.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
No more fish?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping
His
salmon,
medication
but
is
the one
not
climbing
working
the
anymore.
steps of a golden palace.
His medication is not working anymore.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Sheesh, legalize, bro. Legalize. Ay, ay,
Began
ay.
to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Now it's going to get creepy. Very soon.
He began to despise the man
More-
with a
more
royal
creepy.
contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh, you guys came today? Oh my god. I was not expecting this at all.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I remember this part.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Yeah, we all know how this is going to end. We all know how this is going to end.
The rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Shh. Damn.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Not cool. Where are
On
we
the way
going
back
now?
from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
All the way up. Oh.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
So it's the last story, I think.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway.
There you go.
Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Grandma wants her wine.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Can't see shit.
Edith
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Just gonna
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
follow
Okay.
the words.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
The lowest tide
God,
in 1,000
it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house
Yeah, I know
every
that.
day of my life.
When it's low tide, it can smell very bad. The water is all stagnant and stuff.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Lost! Help! Help the lady, I can see shit! God damn. Whoa. Help, Moogie! Okay, I can see the floor. Keep on walking.
I got
Oh.
turned around.
Like turn around? You want me to turn around? Or I don't know. Let's turn around.
I started seeing things.
Oh dear.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Wait, letters. Oh there. You see what I did? You see what I did? Thank you. You see what I did? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh. Smart lady.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let the woman read the story. She's old enough.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
We all did this when we were kids. I still do sometimes.
A few years went by.
No,
My
this
mom
game was really
about
good.
it.
This is the second time I played this game.
But she started getting sick a lot.
I played a long time ago, and I was surprised. It's fun to play, interesting story, and it's only 2 hours.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
You're getting spoilers, Aka. You're getting spoilers.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
What's going on? What's going to happen?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
What is this?
And tell you all these stories myself.
Like, I know she's talking with the baby. I don't remember this part. Am I being born? Oh my god, Moogie. Moogie's about to born.
But I guess it happens now.
Yeah, that's Moogie crying.
Things didn't work out that way.
That's scary as shit.
This is where your story begins.
Okay.
I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, shit. Yep, she died. And I came here to visit her. Yeah, not cool. Not cool. Well, that was it. I came to feel depressed. What about all these people? Done. Not even 2 hours. 1 hour and 39 minutes. Trophy. What time is it? It's gonna be a short stream today. God damn it, game! You didn't make me do play 2 hours of stream. I played too fast. I played too fast. And they have to watch everything. Oh, the pitch cans again. Okay. Well, and I'm going. Take care, Dega, if you're still there. Gonna play later with the Eclipse Cafe, see how things are going. Hopefully we can do the stream today with Nor and see how it goes. it's maybe I can be the MVP this time. Yeah, I think so. Looking forward. Okay. See you later. Take care. See ya.